No, ma'am, no, thank you. Those of you that's coming in by way of social media, we're getting ready to do it again on this Tuesday evening.
Hola, let's talk about your next corporate event, convention and conference, sales and marketing presentation, training videos, commercials, parties, social clubs, banquets, and the list goes on. Give us a call, 901-244-6874, 901-244-6874. Sam's Video Production, the video specialist since 1982.
SVPT, the voice of the city.
The views and opinions expressed on this talk show are those of the talk show hosts, the producers, and or persons appearing on the program, and do not reflect the views and opinions of the SVP network. This program may include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised. If you wanna know what's that, yes, if you wanna know, ask that, yes, he will let you know, yeah, what's that, yes, it's the daddy, yes, that you show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing it wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other dudes don't get it right. They don't get it right. Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news, he's gonna keep it tight. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not on this cold, wintry, wet Tuesday evening here in the city of Memphis. I think it's about 33, 34 degrees presently on the outside. There is even an anticipation of snow in certain portions of the Memphis and Mid-South area. Thank you so very much for being here with me on this Tuesday, the greatest television talk show anywhere on the planet, and the one that's going to tell you exactly how it is, and don't give a damn what you think or what you say. I'm going to be in jeans for the rest of the week, and I ain't got but a few pair of jeans. I'm a suits and slacks type of guy. But hell, I put on these pretty brown pants to go with this pretty sweater today. And I needed to find some brown jeans to put on because it is cold here in Memphis, Tennessee. Got some things that we're going to talk about that will affect people all around the country, and especially people of color. I'm going to talk about double standards and talk about just because you celebrate the 4th of July don't mean you're free, don't mean that you're equal. Just because you work on the white man's job does not mean that you are equal to the other whites on the job, white privilege. Those are some of the things that we're going to talk about tonight on the show. Let me see. Let me look at those of you who are coming in on social media. Let's see. Yeah, when we start getting these silly ass women in, you know, but Debbie, whatever your name is, baby, you go home. And we have to do that because while social media is a great thing, everybody can't deal with truth, justice, and the right way of doing that things. We're going to talk about racism in this country that we find ourselves dwelling in. There are blacks in America that no matter what happens in this country, you just think it's a coincidence. It's something that is happening. Many of you think that because you work in corporate America, you have one of them good government jobs, you make a good salary working for the white-owned corporation, you think that all is well, that you are above everybody else. You think that everybody else is beneath you because your white corporate boss pats you on your head, he rubs you on your stomach, and says, you good, you want the goodness, you ain't like the rest of them. So you think that you're better than everybody else because you have been accepted by the white man. But I want you to understand clearly that in this US of A, that there is a double standard. If you are a black man in America, don't you even have the unmitigated gall to think that you equal to that white man in his eyes. I don't care how wealthy you make him, I don't care how rich you make him. He still does not see you as his equal. Here in Memphis, on last week, some black men, young boys, teenagers, were in the Wolf Chase Galleria, a mall that was built and developed, maybe it's been out there, what, maybe 15 years, if that long. On the outskirts of Memphis, way away from the intercity. Young black men went into this mall on last week with some hoodies on. When they got into the mall, they were accosted by mall security, which were off-duty Memphis police officers who were moonlighting. They were arrested and put out of the mall simply because they had hoodies on. There was no sign that says you can't wear no hoodies in the Wolf Chase Mall. No sign. In fact, there's sign on it says that you cannot come in with inappropriate wear. So they were put out of the mall. There was a former journalist that was in the mall, black as well, wanted to know why you discriminated. They arrested him too. put him out the mall too. Even though this mall sells hoodies, okay? Even though this mall sells hoodies, you couldn't walk around with a hoodie on. They said, well, if you got a hoodie on your face or over your head, we can't see who you are. We can't identify you. You are obscuring your identity, which lets you know Shakur is already gone. That you are being watched. Yes, I know black folks steal in the mall, but guess what? White folk do too. Let me put out the mall. The mall has not yet rendered a reason as to why these black men were put out of the mall because they had on hoodies in the White Chase Mall. 4 white women went into the mall, I believe it was over the weekend. They went into the mall, white women, to do one of them social tests. The white women went in there with hoodies on, in the mall, walked around amongst all the other white people and a few coloreds that were still in there. They walked around in the White Chase Mall. The white women say that we walked around sometimes even with the hoodies on over our head, and somebody would walk up to us and say, oh, excuse me, Miss White Lady. Don't mean you no harm whatsoever. But it's all right to have your hoodie on, but can you take your hoodie down so it does not obscure your identity? The white women was not arrested. They were not harassed. Law enforcement were not called for the white women in the White Chase Mall. Why, Thaddeus? Why didn't they harass the white women? That is, why were they so polite with the white women who had hoodies on, just like the young black boys did the last week? Why, that is? What is the answer? The answer is very easy to come up with. Well, what is it, Thaddeus? They white. What else did they need to be but white? Huh? Come around here, Dale. Take this off of
I got you.
this sheet, Shakur, and let me send a message to this young man. Before I put him on, let me say something to him. You rather wrestle with that bitch you call your man than to mess with me. Now, I've given your name, I've even given your picture, brother, to some friends of mine in the feds. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take your picture and put you all over social media. You're threatening to come and shoot up my church. But here's what I say to you, brother. I invite you to come. I'm at 3538 Raleigh Milton Road. You and that tag-head ass girl that you had on with you when you tried to call me Instagram last night. Brother, come. See, let me tell you, as a young thug, something from an OG, from an old thug that was thugging when thugging was real. Brother, see, if you're going to threaten a man like me, then brother, don't talk about it. Be about it. You want to come with your gun to my church? Come on, brother. In fact, you ain't gotta wait till Sunday morning. I'm at the building every damn day. So Sheik Shakur, brother, you talking about you gonna throw a bomb in my church? First of all, silly little young motherfucker. Do you realize that that's a federal crime? You're threatening a federal crime over social media, which becomes another felony that's a federal crime, making a threat through interstate. So brother, come on. And I promise you that if you come to Naked Truth, Liberation, and Empowerment Ministries, when you leave, I don't care what you come up in, you can come in I'm gonna say this. You can come in a Lamborghini, but when your ass leave, you'll be in a hearse, in a black bag. I used to take these threats lightly. But I've already turned you into the feds, brother. I've got a copy of all your little threats that you sent me last night by way of social media. And brother, I'll do you. Okay? I'll do you. I will do you. So please understand. See, all folk ain't scared of you young punk ass Negroes. You tough when you want to talk about a gun. But brother, I don't mind you dying. To me, man, you be just another nigga dead. That probably should have been dead a long time ago. So don't threaten me, brother. Come on. If you want to wait till Sunday morning, we start at 10 a.m. Come on and see exactly what happens. See, you are the product that the white man likes. You're the type of ignorant ass nigga that white folk love niggas like you. Cause they're gonna lock your ass up forever or they can bury your ass. You become the practice that white supremacists really want. It's niggas like you, brother, that promote what white racism and what white supremacists want to say, that we are less than animals and that we can't trust the nigga in America. Even though some of you are the niggas that they created. So brother, I'm just sharing with you so I can go on with my show. Don't talk a fight, brother. Bring your ass, Sheik Shakur. SHEEK SHAKUR. Look this nigga up on Facebook. And what I'm going to ask everybody, because see, the people on Facebook see your threats, brother. I'm going to ask everybody to see you saying, go report into the feds. You commit to a federal crime. You want to come and shoot up my church? Then brother, come on. I was there all day today. I didn't see you. And I got 16 cameras on the building, 5 on the other building. So I don't miss nothing. So brother, you ain't been there. You talk tough. That's what you young Negroes want to do. Y'all talk tough. But that's some of us that define what toughness is about. So I invite you to come on and you from, I see where you from up there up north. You told me last night you already here. Well, come on, brother. Come on. And if you ain't here, let me send your ass some Greyhound bus fare. And get you here so that you can prove to me that you can back up what you're saying. Now let the church say amen, amen, and amen again. All right, I got him there. All right.
He just trying to get some traffic to his page.
Huh?
He got 113 friends. He trying to get traffic to his
He
page.
got 113 friends on his Facebook page. That's all he got. Damn. Okay. Okay. We'll make your statistics. I promise you that. Now let me get back into what I was doing. What you eating, T? I'll do you with some cake and hot air. Let me share something with you. What point was I on there before I was so rudely interrupted? I was talking about the mall and the White Chase Mall.
The black folks won't be black.
Huh?
Just that if you don't care what they do, they're gonna still be black.
Oh yeah, you see, no matter what you do in America, ask OJ, dig up Michael Jackson. Niggers of prominence that white folk put them in a nigger's place. There is a double standard. When we look at the white women that went into the mall with their hoodies on, very simple. Very simple. They were white. Nothing is going to be said to you. That's part of white privilege in America. It's all right for the white women to walk in the mall because, see, they have not been labeled to be dangerous. See, us as black men, we've been labeled to be dangerous. I can walk out there with an $800 suit on, $800 shoes, speaking the king's language properly. But when that white woman sees me, she's going to clutch her purse tighter. I could be in my pretty black Cadillac, and she could be in a Honda Accord with a dent on both doors and a broken tail light. And she's still going to think that I am beneath her because that is her nature. Nature. I was in a meeting a few years ago, political meeting. And I was in there with some more black people there. White people were there. And this white man, in the midst of black folk, decided he was going to tell a black joke. The white man said, in the midst of black folk, that he was going down Bellevue. I was going down Bellevue. I was right there by the Buck Mill Center. You know them whores be walking out there. And I was at the red light there. And this black whore walked up to my car and was trying to sell me some of that old thing for $20. I looked at her and asked her, when did nigger pussy get to be that high? And some of them niggers that was in the room with me not wanted to, but they started giggling. Because he was an elderly white man in the Democratic Party that had some position and some. I said, y'all know what I said. We were on the second floor of a building. It was the summertime and the window was open. I said, I will throw your white ass out this mother window. I don't give a about you and the white pussy that you came out of. But in my presence, you won't say it. The other Negroes, Thaddeus, don't do that to him. And that's when I really quit going to these political meetings with these wannabe hatchet head, water carrying ass Negroes in this city, because you allow white folk to disrespect you in your face. They ain't even got to do it behind your back. And I told him, see, the reason that your ass was on Bellevue, you were looking for some black pussy, and your ass probably didn't have $20, or you was afraid she was gonna rob you. We have allowed the white man to do what the white man is doing to us. And I hear too many of y'all want to say, yeah, well, you know, we got a slave mentality. You a damn lie. I ain't got no slave mentality. I got the Kunta Kinte spirit. My ass would have been trying to be free. You can change the name from Thaddeus to whatever you want to change it. But I've been trying to be free. Negroes in America, you don't want to be free. You have become complacent with being a slave. You know when the 4th of July is, but you don't know when Juneteenth is. Oh, I'm not. See, I ain't teach about Juneteenth in the school. You didn't find out the day that really black folk found out a year later that you were free, did you? You don't know about that day. But you go and you salute that red, white, and blue flag that commemorates racism and bigotry in this country. The Declaration of Independence was not for you. still in there, you 3/5 human. Human. So when I hear black folks say, I got a slave mentality, I said, damn, brother, where your master at? When are you going to decide that you're free? Now, the only thing I demand from the white man is your respect. I do business with white folk. But you can't talk to me like I'm one of the little rascals. You can't talk to me like I'm stepping fetching. I'm a strong black man, and you will treat me like the strong black man that I am. But double standards. Double standards. Just this weekend, a black security guard at a bar in Chicago, well, really in the Chicago suburb, was killed by the police as he apparently tried to detain a man he believed to be involved in a shooting. Officers from several police departments had responded to reports of a shooting early on Sunday morning at a place called Manny's Luxury Lounge in Robbins, Illinois, right outside of Chicago. Witnesses told the police that a fight had broken out and someone had started shooting. After the authorities responded, a police officer shot the guard by the name of Jamel Roberson, 26, who had a gun. Mr. Roberson died at the hospital. Witnesses said that people in the crowd had yelled to the arriving police officers that Mr. Roberson, who was wearing a guard's uniform and gear that had in great big white letters, security. The crowd was saying, he the guard. He worked for the bar. The witnesses said everybody was screaming out, security, security, security. He's security. He's a security guard. One witness told the local news station at WGN that he was the guard and still did his job and saw a black man with a gun and just basically killed him. You saw a black man with a gun. You didn't stop to see what was going on. Yes, he had the shooter detained. Got security guard all over him. But the white police officer just saw a black man with a gun and took the man's life. It's a double standard. It's a double standard. Here in the Memphis area, right outside of Memphis, white woman running for re-election U.S. Senator Cindy Hyde Smith, who is facing a runoff against African American Mike Espin, joked about attending a public hanging if he invited me to a public hanging, I'll be on the front row. Who? Who? I think she was talking about her friend. Or was she speaking about that racist in the White House by the name of Donald Trump? Some of y'all call him 45. You know, on her commercial, Donald Trump says a vote for her is a vote for him. Donald Trump is a racist. He has declared himself to be a racist. Well, we ain't heard that. We ain't heard our president saying that he was no racist. You didn't? You ain't heard the president say he's a proud nationalist? He said, it came out of his mouth, I'm a proud nationalist for American superiority. And he rejected last week, what's his name, John Acosta's suggestion that the word is a sneaky signal to white supremacists. But when you look up nationalists, white nationalists espouse white separation and white supremacy. When you do your research, you find that white supremacist groups support Donald Trump. You'll find when you do your research that white supremacist organizations are running white supremacists in many elections around the country. There is a strategy of white domination that is going on in this country, and many of us are too dumb, too stupid, or think all is well in America to realize what is going on. That was a white supremacist group, the American Freedom Party, that did robocalls for Trump. He's a racist. But here's what's happening with Donald Trump being in office. I need to take a commercial break. Here's what's happening. White folk that are bigots and racists They used to make an attempt to hide their racism. But now they sing that Johnny Terrell song. Everything is out in the open. White supremacists who support Trump, not only did they do robocalls for Trump's elections, a couple of weeks ago in Georgia, after Oprah Winfrey and Barack Obama had been in Georgia supporting Stacey Abrams for governor of the state, they got on the robocall machine and started making some very disparaging comments about Stacey, about Oprah, and Barack. But I want black folk to understand that nothing that is happening with white America and what is coming out of the White House and white supremacy, none of this is coincidental. It's all a plan of black annihilation. We're going to take a commercial break and I'm going to come back to the class right here on the Daddy Is Man to You show. What's wrong?
The same little boy.
He came back? Huh? That's what?
Alexis.
Huh?
Alexis.
Alexis was his bitch.
She still is bitch.
She's still his bitch. That nabberhead bitch. Take that bitch off too. But these motherfuckers don't realize Fed's gonna come knocking on your motherfucking door.
So he was expecting you to make the show about him.
Huh?
I said he was expecting you to make the show about him.
Why am I gonna make the show about a broke motherfucker? This- Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, bring me back up.
That's you. You got the blue was it.
I just spoke about what? I'm gonna stop and give me another cord. let me go through Instagram. Felicia Lollipop, baby, it ain't tatty bear, baby, it's fatty bear. If I'm gonna be your bear, baby, at least know the bear's name. That's the law. Am I sleep? No, motherfucker, I'm doing a TV show. But guess what? You ask am I sleep, you go. I don't mind, y'all know I don't mind blocking. Selena, how are you tonight? Knock, knock, knocking on your door. T, when we come back, put the blog spot up there.
So what?
Put the blog spot when we come back up.
Okay.
Is
That's the
it-
last commercial?
This is the last commercial here?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Felicia. You got it right, baby. No, no.
10 seconds.
All righty. Praise the Lord.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews page. I'll be back up on my main page, Facebook page, on Friday, I think it is. I've been gone for another 30 days. And my controversial stuff that I think gonna get me locked back down, is gonna be on my blog page. cussingpastor.blogspot.com. Okay? cussingpastor.blogspot.com. Basically, what I've got on the page now is that low down scumbag of a pastor, Frederick Smith. And I got all of the current stuff. There's some new stuff that I'm waiting to get. But if you want to see how low life this nothing ass pastor is, him and his ugly big wig wearing, big forehead, no having edges, wife, Jerica, whatever, she calls herself Jerry. She looked like a Jerry too. If you want to see the corruption that is going on, okay, if you want to see it, shake the ass, well, we'll just dismiss you from here. We don't have to worry about you. If you want to see what they did to a 80-year-old woman, they stole over $50,000. The pastor's presently charged with identity theft, forgery, theft of property from $10,000 to $60,000. I got a picture of the house, great big old house, he rents on the page. I've got all of the receipts on the page. Plus, there is a local preacher here. He's a minister of music at First Baptist Bartlett. His name be Michael A. Manning. I told his pastor some time ago that he's on the sexual offenders list, been on the sexual offenders list since 1989 when he tampered with his own daughter. And the pastor got upset with me. I said, but you got him around other folks' children as the minister of music at First Baptist Bartlett. What's his name? Donald, I can't think of his last, somebody said it to me. Yeah. Who's Michael Williams' cousin? Huh?
Somebody was saying hey to him on the page.
Oh, hey, Michael R. I told him he's a sexual offender. And if you offend your own little girl, y'all go look at it. Y'all leave comments on the pages too. Go on there, cussingpastor.blogspot.com. It's on been up. It'll be up a week. Well, when did I put up last Wednesday or Thursday? We've had already over 31,000 views on the page. Yeah, he ran a great big mansion. He stole enough to go buy no house. How come he ain't bought no house? He ain't stole enough. But I believe that there are some more people in that church that he had dogged over. Y'all contact me, okay? Y'all contact me. And we'll take whatever he did to you. If you can bring me the proof, the receipts, the documents, we'll take Frederick Smith public on your issue as well. But then y'all let Michael Manning be around y'all little children over at the First Baptist Bartlett. It's a shame. I told y'all a few weeks ago in that sermon, church folk ain't shit. He done changed, God done delivered him. But God needs to deliver him somewhere else. You can't be around my children. Go deliver the mail, nigga, but you can't be around my little children. His name Michael Manning. What's his sister's name? Deborah Manning. Oh, what's her song? What's her song there? Oh, I got it. Pay, that's the way she's saying. Payday someday for all who labor here. Yeah, okay. But why you put him out there? Cause you ain't got no business as a registered sexual offender. The law don't even want you around the children. And y'all make him a minister of music over the little children's choir. Well, damn. What's the pastor's name? I know somebody sent it to me about that. McDonald. No, first name, yeah, McDonald. What's his, I can't think of his first name. Okay, yeah. And I called the pastor a couple of years ago. I said, man, do you know you got a registered sexual offender around your children at the church? And they got mad at me. The little deacons over there, they got mad at me. And I said, well, damn. Then we got another little guy that was calling himself a deacon. And he hadn't told his pastor, and this guy, what's his name, Dale? Because I ain't looking at the page. uh, this guy was a teacher in the school system over at Kirby High School. And the little 14-year-old boy, the little 14-year-old boy said he was in the classroom. He was asleep. And you looking for his name? And the deacon that was over there at Citadel Deliverance Church of God in Christ, Linwood, the pastor Linwood Dillon said he didn't know nothing about it because the man didn't tell him. David Burnett, thank you, somebody else found it for you. They beat you to it. David Burnett, little boy, 14 years old, in the class sleep. I don't know why he's sleeping in the class. No way. Somebody said they got rats, snakes, and molesters. Dang it. Little boy, some of this story was a little, 14 years old, you sleep in the class. And it said David Burnett came over there and unzipped the boy's pants, unbuttoned the boy's pants, pulled the boy's pants down. Now that's too much damn sleeping. You had to be drunk, high, or something. You 14 years old and don't feel nobody unzipping your pants and pulling your pants down. And then David Burnett started playing with his whammer thing. Just started playing with it. All up in the damn classroom. So, yeah. I wonder was it the music class and he was blowing the clarinet. But there was something going on, and this guy, they found him guilty, and he's on the sexual predators list, and he was a deacon. They had him all other week on the church site talking about Deacon David Burnett. Y'all send your information. They had a little children's program going on, and they was sending the information about the children to Deacon David Burnett, the molester. The pastor was at the convocation last week when I program. His phone started blowing up. So I hope he got rid of it, because the word I got back, he was gonna put him out to church for being a molester. Yeah, around here molesting the children. Those of you on Instagram, y'all for the time out, I'm gonna bring it right back so you, y'all come right on. They say he never was no deacon. He hadn't went to the deacon class. He didn't have his deacon license in the Church of God in Christ. You have to have your deacon license. Your credentials, that they still license. Lord have mercy. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let me bring these here people back. But y'all go to Cussing Pastor Dr. Blunt. I got the pictures on that. Oh, yes, I got the pictures on that. Yeah. Fred Spirit, his transvestite looking wife was on there. Well, she do look like one. I'm sorry. Maybe that's really her name, Jerry. Fred and Jerry. Ain't that the name of the ice cream? What's the name? Ain't that the name of that? Ain't that the name of that ice cream? Huh?
Ben and Jerry.
Oh, Ben and Jerry. Okay. He probably likes Ben over. Stop, that is. Stop. Be good. All right. Okay. But I'm sorry. You ain't gonna be right here molesting our children, and I know about it, and you're around them, and I don't expose you. I want you to know. I want you to know. And I don't throw no rocks and hide my hand. I put a picture on the page. You'll also see a copy of the Tennessee registry. Okay? Yeah, Bent, somebody, I like that one. Bent and Jerry's. Thank you so much. Bent and Jerry's. Oh, I gotta go check that lawsuit that somebody told me about on Smith. Yeah, about that boy named Hezekiah. Yeah, y'all remember Hezekiah? Hezekiah called me on my show a couple of years ago and said, you know, he got picked up by Smith on down by the Morris Paul. And they went over there to Harbor Town. And there was a thing that went on, and they said, and the boy called me, he said it out of his own mouth. I ain't put no words in his mouth. He said that Smith was trying to do something sexual to him, and they got into a little argument or altercation or something of that nature. Is these men going crazy? You can't trust your little boys no more. It used to be the little girls. You can't even trust the little boys around the preacher or the teacher. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Do I want to talk on the telephone to the peoples tonight? Sure. White supremacy, dogmatic ass pastors. But y'all need to go to my page, cussingpastor.blogspot.com. Those of you who may have also, you've been a member of the what's the name of it? New Life Holiness Church. And you either been molested or he has stole something from y'all, and you can prove it. Okay. If you can prove it, then send the information to me, bring the information to me, and we'll put it up for the whole wide world to see. One of the things at Negative, first of all, we ain't got no little boys at Naked Truth. And I don't allow even grown women in my office without Dale being present. I just don't. You ain't gonna never say, I did nothing to you. Okay. No, you ain't gonna. He accosted me. I ain't gonna accost you. Okay. No, baby. So I keep, Dale's office is right next to mine. I got the big office, the Oval Office. She got a nice little office too. She can walk right out of her office into mine. I don't have no, if you're one of my good members and you need to talk to me in privacy, then fine. But you can't be no stranger walking up in there. I need to see the pastor. No, you don't. See Dale, and if Dale think it's something I want to deal with, then you see me. I don't even answer the phone at the church. And I know some of y'all get mad. Y'all be calling the church, can I speak to the pastor? Then some of y'all be stupid and say, can I speak to Thaddeus? No. I don't answer the church phone. Even if I'm at the church all by myself, I don't answer the church phone. It'll go to the voicemail, and some of y'all need to learn how to leave a good message. Leave your name and your number, okay? And then if it's something that I want to deal with, and call, and tell me why you're calling. But Dale answers the phone. Okay? I can be sitting right there. I don't answer the phone. And those of you that don't want to tell her what you want with me, then don't call. Okay? Then don't call. Okay? If you can't tell Dale, who is my administrative assistant, and Dale been working for me 3 years today. This is a 3-year anniversary of having the most successful job, having the greatest boss that she's ever had in her working career. Am I right, Dale? Dale, the people waiting for a reply. Dale. Dale. Is this not the greatest job you ever had in your working career?
I love my job.
Huh?
I love my job.
That wasn't the question. I said, ain't this the greatest? But anybody that can work for me, how many times have you been cussed out since you've been working for me, Dale?
365 times 3 is...
I don't cuss you out every day. Don't even tell that lie.
You fire me 3 times a week.
Okay. I do fire you 2 or 3 times a week. You ain't got fired this week, have you? This is
Yeah, we
Tuesday.
this morning.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, but anybody that can work for me, somebody said, no, you didn't run errands. I know it be hard sometimes. Wasn't that hard when you was my woman, was it? Ooh, pastor. Yes, the pastor like women. Hell, and if your pastor don't like women, he'll sissy. I just don't have no hanky and panky in my office, in my building. I ain't gonna do that now. Mm-mm. No. Okay. All right. Praise God. All right. Should I open up? I need the other mic. I tell you what. Do I need to take another? I do need to take another commercial break. Then I'm gonna open up the phone lines and talk to y'all on this. What night is this? Tuesday night. I was supposed to have Pokeball was supposed to be here tonight. You know the guy saying, I left home, babe, to be with my side piece. He was supposed to be here tonight, but several of the blues guys they're working on creating a, what you call them shows?
Reality show.
A reality show for them. So Pokeball didn't get here tonight, but his show is still on Saturday night at the Paradise. Okay. Sit down, Jay. Now I decide what to talk about. That ain't my subject tonight. So he did not make it. So I just thought I'd talk about something that we all need to talk about. I'm looking forward to Sunday morning as I prepare to go to commercial break, and then I'm gonna open up the phone lines. Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at the Naked Truth, Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, 3835 Raleigh Milton Road. My subject on this Sunday will be entitled, When the Head Don't Fit. Ooh. When the head don't fit. on Sunday morning. That was a great message Sunday morning. What that mouth do. Okay. Sunday morning, when the head don't fit, where Poker gonna be Saturday night, Pastor? He's gonna be at the Paradise. We used to call it Club Paradise, but it's a Paradise Entertainment Center. Yeah, so that's the message Sunday morning. You need to be there. And I don't care how cold it is, we got good heat. I'll be there. If it snows, I'll still be there. When the head don't fit. Okay. Ooh, you need to be there for that. Let's take a commercial break, and then when I come back, I'll open up the phone line and talk to a few of y'all right here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Dale, give me that green one. You got green mic.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Why the fuck are you calling me? And I haven't opened up the phone lines. Huh? Thank you. Oh. Woo. You still going to the hospital? Oh,
Yeah, the surgeon didn't come.
the what?
Surgeon.
You did what?
He didn't show up. Yeah.
But,
Didn't show up.
okay.
To accept, press 1.
Boston, Massachusetts, why are you calling me? And I haven't opened up the phone lines. What you want?
You don't never talk about the gospel. Why you never talk about the gospel? Why you talk about it?
I talk about what the fuck I want to talk about on my motherfucking show. Motherfucker, get you a show.
He said you don't know what?
I ain't talking about the gospel. Motherfucker, I am talking about the gospel, motherfucker. The word gospel means good news, dumb motherfucker. And when I'm telling you that white folk finna come after your stupid ass, that ought to be some good news to you dumb motherfuckers. You don't never talk about the gospel. Go to your punk ass pastor. Booty giving motherfucker. Go to his ass and let him give you some gospel. The kind you want. Y'all excuse me. I am the cussing pastor.
That you are.
Stupid motherfuckers just get the fuck on my nerve with their ignorant asses. Excuse me. Shit. I left home to be with my side piece. Woo. See, you dumb motherfuckers have been in church all your damn life. You think that hooping and hollering, running and jumping, and talking about you ready to go to heaven. That's what the ministry is all about. And you motherfuckers don't even know how to live right now. Talking about how you gonna live when you get to heaven.
Hell, I ain't in no motherfucking hurry to get no damn heaven myself now. Shit, all you motherfuckers that wanna go to heaven right now, goddamn it, go jump off the damn bridge. Shit. Shit. Lactose intolerant motherfucker. Shit.
Why is lactose intolerant there?
Oh, sock on the page.
Yeah, she just said she loves us.
Y'all ain't never heard the side piece song.
No, I wanna know why they lactose intolerant.
I don't know. Didn't get enough goddamn milk from the mammoth's titty. Ignorant motherfuckers. Always getting on my goddamn nerves. Why motherfuckers be fucking with me?
I don't know why this so funny to me.
Shit, I need to go pee now, and I ain't got no time. How many more commercials I got? T! How many more commercials left in this set? How many?
This the last one before we come back.
All right, well, bring me on back. I have to hold it. We'll be going to commercial break shortly. Oh, I left home, babe, to be with my side piece. You got, turn this one on.
10 seconds.
All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah. That's poker. I could have did poker better than a better commercial than that, but that's what they wanted. I'll give y'all just a little bit of it. I ain't gonna give you a second, though. Oh! That's enough. If y'all want to hear him singing, he'll be at the Paradise on Saturday night. He left home to be with his side piece. All right, that's Pokemon. And he was supposed to be my guest tonight. They paid me for the advertising, and he told me he wanted to come on the show. And but they're working on that big money, so I don't blame the Pokemon for the out. Now I don't know who else is on the show with him. I'm gonna preach that. Have I preached that before?
Yes.
Can I preach it again? I guess I do if I want to. Because there is a spiritual connotation in that. I left home. Yeah, okay. Y'all do know, those of you around the country watching me by way of social media, I was the greatest blues disc jockey, radio announcer. We was calling them disc jockeys, 33, 34, 35 years ago when I first started in the business. Can't nobody today, ain't nobody on the radio that can beat me playing the blues. Okay? But anyway, let me open up the phone lines. Put the phone number up there for me, T, if you don't mind. I left home, baby, to be with my side piece. I left home. How many of y'all done left home to be with your side piece before? Okay, I ain't gonna get on that one. All right, area code 901-231-9239. That's the number here. Area code 901-231-9239. I do not answer calls at all that are blocked. Okay? No blocked numbers. And when you call and act a fool, I put your number out so that everybody around the country can call you the rest of the night. So for those of you who need to practice your cussing skills, I'm sure somebody will call me and you will get the opportunity. Let's go to Virginia Beach, Virginia. You're on the Thaddeus Mayer TV show. I guess they didn't want to talk to me out Virginia Beach, Virginia. Area code 901, excuse me. Area code 901-231. Let's see what Amanda Thompson wants.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You're the Thaddeus Mayer TV show.
Hello?
Amanda Thompson, go ahead.
What you talking about tonight, Daddy?
Can I ask you a serious question?
Sure.
Why would you call me if you didn't know what I'm talking about?
You said something about the side piece.
About the what?
Side piece.
The side piece.
Are you a side piece?
No, why you so hostile all the time?
Who am I hostile with? Bitch, I don't even know you.
Why I gotta go see why you got hostile?
Because you're acting like that. You're acting crazy.
I'm calling you crazy.
You said, yes you did. You said I'm hostile. I ain't hostile towards you. I just don't like ignorant ass women. You ignorant.
I came to you in a peaceful manner.
She said, what?
I came to you in a peaceful manner.
You ain't got to come to me, but ain't no other way. But you come to me and say I'm hostile. Baby, I don't know you. I ain't got no reason to be hostile towards you. You ain't gave me none of your groceries off your EBT card.
I don't get EBT cards.
Yes, you do.
See, I donate to you
The what?
Going on for Thanksgiving.
Oh, well, I ain't got nothing going on for Thanksgiving.
Daddy's kids.
No, I said the Christmas.
Okay, well, if I ain't been hostile to you, girl, what you want? What you want?
Hostile, angry every day.
I'm not angry with you. Look, you want to send me something?
Well, come think about what you talked about tonight.
Baby, I'm not going to sit here and explain. I've been on the air since 7 o'clock. You think I'm going to explain to you what I've been talking about for the last hour? Baby,
I just checked in. I just talked on the YouTube.
baby, bye. Get off. Bye. I want to talk to you.
I love you too.
Get off your Section 8 phone. I left home, baby, to be with my side piece. I'm a preset. I left home to be with my side piece. Let's go to Wilkerson Sunbelt.
Press 1. To send a voicemail.
You're on the Thaddeus Mayer TV show.
God bless you, brother Matthew.
And God bless you, brother.
Just want to say, I love the work. I love the work you're doing, brother.
Thank you so much, brother.
Keep telling these niggas the truth, cause you know niggas hate truth.
Niggas hate the truth. Niggas always been
Yes, sir.
truth haters, brother. Yeah. Where you calling from? Jed D, where you calling from?
Charleston, South Carolina. This is J.D. Wilkerson. I sent you a friend request a while back. When I first logged on with you, and I've been following you for a while.
You sent me what? A friend
South
request.
Carolina. I sent you. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What do you do in South Carolina?
Well, I was a minister, but I'm no longer in the fold. I'm retired police detective.
You get wait a minute. You was a minister? You gave up God?
No, I gave up. No, sir. No, sir. I gave up the game.
Oh, you gave up the game. They got some game going on in Charleston, South Carolina.
Brother, they got some games going on in any city, USA. You pick a zip code.
Okay. Well, J.D. Wilkerson, I'm so glad you decided to call me.
God bless you, brother. You just keep telling these niggas the truth. And as for that asshole idiot that decided that he took that committed them felonies against you, boy, I hope they nail that nigga to the motherfucker under the jail.
All right, brother. Praise the Lord.
Amen and dignity, bitch. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. All right. Have a great night, brother. Ha Shabbat. Bless
I'm
you.
gonna tell happy anniversary to you, girl.
See if she lasts 3 more years. All right. Florine said I'm just too sexy with myself. Damn, girl, ain't nothing wrong with your eyes. All this sexy up in your TV screen at your house. That's what these men be hating on me.
To accept. Okay. I sent the caller's voicemail. Goodbye.
Uh-oh.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1.
Alexis, go ahead.
Hello?
Alexis? Go ahead, baby. Ma'am, go ahead. I'm talking to you. Don't try to listen to your TV. Talk to me. Hello?
Hello?
Now, who am I talking to now? I had a woman on the phone. Who are you?
Let's talk about this. Man, I'm coming to that church Sunday, man.
The what?
Be ready for me, man.
That's that little boy playing. What's the
That's that little boy playing on the phone.
Be ready for me. I'm coming to blow it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to church on Sunday.
Okay. And do you understand what a felony is, man? He was, wait a minute, let's go back. He done got one of them numbers. Hold on. Let me go. Y'all hold up just a minute. Damn, Amanda, I said hold it, damn it. Let's get this fella's number. Yeah. 757-761-1868. Dial that number. Did you get the number, Dale?
Yes.
Okay.
To accept, press 1. To
Go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Matthews.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine. Who are you?
My name is Vicky.
Your name is who?
Vicky.
What's on your mind, Vicky?
I'm just calling to commend you on your show. The topics that you speak on, relate to a lot of us out here, and a lot of people are scared to ask questions, but it seems like you bring answers to unasked questions. And I just wanted to say you're doing a good job. And to me, it seems as if people that call your show being very derogatory or, hostile or whatever the case may be with them. I mean, you pull a plug on them for the mere fact they picked up on us to call you. You don't call them. They picked up on us to call you. So when you're dealing with their situations and their hostile and their belligerent acts that they do, I commend you for it because you handle it very manly, you handle it very intelligently, and you make them look like the fools.
Vicky, you're such a great caller. Are you here in the city of Memphis?
Yes, I'm in Memphis. I'm a 22-year veteran.
What was you in the Army, the Air Force?
I was in the U.S. Army, telecommunication chief.
What did you do?
I was a telecommunication chief. I went to 2 wars, Saudi Arabia and Iraqi freedom, and I was on the front line providing communication, like telephone lines were installed and operated.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for your service. You need to come by and see me one of these Sunday mornings.
Yeah, I'm making a plan to come this Sunday.
Okay, well, come on.
I'm right down the street from you, actually. I'm on New Allen Road.
Well, baby, come on see me Sunday morning and remind me of who
I
you
will.
are here.
I sure will.
Oh.
And again, I commend you. And don't let these stupidity people that call you get you out of your lane. Because you in your way, you need to just tell them to stay in there.
But see, let me tell you something about what I do, Vicky. This is a TV show. I call this edutainment. Edutainment.
Mhm.
You educate, you entertain, and I make damn fools out of damn fools. They make my show. They'll make somebody laugh. See, when I talk bad to some of these damn fools, it's gonna make somebody laugh at the house who ain't had a good laugh all day. So baby, all they do is make my money.
Right,
Okay.
right.
But you come see me Sunday, Vicky.
I am going to see you Sunday because, like I say, I can't voice enough the way they get out of line. I mean, the guy when they're 3 minutes come go to church up sundown. I ain't even had that because I'm an armed security guard myself.
Baby.
So I might need to bring my beads with me.
No, you don't need to bring yours. I got a sign on the door. I got security people. And I got a guy by the name of Sean. He been waiting to do something to somebody.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And if we got to do something, then we'll do it. We ain't scared, baby. Okay?
I already know that.
We ain't scared, and we are more than capable of being able to handle damn fools if you want to be a damn fool. We come to worship God, but I promise you, we will not tolerate getting disorderly. Vicky.
Oh, it ain't gonna be disordered anyway, because God stands first.
Okay. God stands. But all that other stuff that we got for them that don't trust in God, those that don't believe in God, the children of Satan and those demons, we got something for them. We're going to exorcise them. Okay? It'll be an exorcist. Their heads be spinning around their head like that little girl that was in that movie. Baby, I got to go. It's been a pleasure. I'll be looking for you Sunday morning, yeah?
Okay, I look forward to seeing you.
All right.
God bless.
God bless you. Such an intelligent call. I don't get many of them. So when I get intelligent call, don't y'all be rushing me to get rid of my intelligent people. Let's see about Amanda Thompson at 412-737-8764. Oh, I messed up on the call. Well, that'll be all right. because you've already dialed my number before.
All right. Y'all come on, be with me Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. I don't do, if you're calling me block, I don't answer block numbers. Clyde Gatewood, you can call me back. Oh, so 231-9239, area code 901. Tell Sean we might need his bazooka. Oh God, no. See, I couldn't have been Martin Luther King. No, because I ain't nothing violent. I'm violent. If I have to be violent, I'm violent. 757-761-1868. I want y'all to call that number all night long. 757, 757, I want y'all to call that number all night long. That's the little boy that said he wants to blow up the church. And you make terroristic threats on a phone number that can be traced. I got your picture. And it's coming from someone by the name of Alexis Allen's telephone number. 757 area code 761-1868. Will y'all call that number? Okay. Yeah. 757-761. What was the last phone did?
1868.
Okay.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Metairie, Louisiana, you're on the phone.
Hey, Pastor, this is Dennis, Aiden Shalita from Instagram. How you doing tonight?
What's going on, bro?
Man, I just wanted to call in and kind of touch on a couple of things that you pointed out.
Okay.
I know a lot of the times you speak on a number of issues within our community, but I think one issue that kind of bothers me, and that's, I think, a constant repetitive in our history, in our generations, are not actually opening up the doors and assisting, with one another. It seems to be a constant rarity in the black community. Once we get to a level of success, that it's hard for us to try to throw back that ladder or try to reach back to others that actually trying to climb, trying to get to a certain point of success ourselves. So it's like when, some of us Negroes get to a level, we kind of forget about those who, we see who was once beside us or once still trying to work to attain certain levels of success. And we forget about it.
But let me say something on that though, brother. You can't carry everybody with you.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course. I mean,
Everybody's not ready for success, man.
Right.
Okay?
I mean, that's totally understandable.
And some folk will weigh you down trying to carry them.
Right. I mean, that's true, but I mean, we can't be inclined to not to turn away from our brothers and sisters that are able to reach success. I mean, Steve Harvey said something on the show the other day. He said that people are always telling us to, strap yourself by the boots. But some people don't have no boots. I mean, and it's not that they're being lazy, but everybody needs help on the path of being self-sufficient.
But let me come with this, and I'm taking somebody off of Facebook, Alfred Brown. See, well, here's what the thing that you got to understand, brother. I can't always get you some booze.
Right.
Okay? See, you gotta go get you some boots. For me to help you with your bootstraps, you gotta at least go get the boots, man.
Right.
Okay, see, there is no reason that you ain't got no boots. What?
Right.
Give me a reason why a brother would not have no boots.
Well, I understand the point that you're making, but a lot of times, and I'm here in Atlanta. I'm in mid-town Atlanta, so
Mhm.
I'm around a lot of women. I see a lot of different races. I'm here, and other races, especially here in Atlanta, they're inclined to help their people all the way, fully, with no equivocation. You can just look at the governor's race. Ms. Abrams had every black celebrity that you can name on the highest platform to try to come out to boost her to win the governor's race.
Mm-hmm.
And Kemp didn't have anything but redneck white folks, and he got Donald Trump, and that was it. And they still.
Okay, but brother, wait a minute, brother, wait a minute. Here's your issue though. They didn't take their asses to vote.
Of course.
Okay, so brother, look. Here's where I am in life.
What?
The pair of boots that I'm trying to tighten up is mine. Now, if you got you some boots and you don't know how to lace your boots up, I'll give you some knowledge on how to lace your boots up. But if you decide that you don't want to lace your boots up and you're too lazy to even go get you some boots, the hell with you. Okay? We cannot take everybody with us to a land of success. There are people in our race, brother, that like poverty. And in Georgia, especially in the Atlanta area where there is a predominance of black folk, if she does not win, is because, and she has not conceded as of yet, is because black folk didn't go to the polls, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
of course I'm not saying.
and these Negroes, some of these Negroes just want to complain. Brother, look, let me tell you something. I ain't gonna miss eating me some steak because your ass like bologna. You understand? I'm gonna eat my steak. I'm gonna say, man, go kill you a cow like I killed me one and get you some steak. But if you like poor man steak, bologna, keep on eating your bologna, brother. I can't, and you know what? I can't let you weigh me down and keep you, I can't allow you to keep me from soaring, man. Okay? I'm trying to fly. And if you're holding on to my feet instead of trying to get you some wings yourself, brother, you're going to bog me down. I ain't going to be able to fly. So I'm going to have to cut your hands off, man, so I can keep on flying.
Right.
Don't nobody owe you nothing. See, here's the thing you got to understand. Don't nobody owe you nothing.
That's true. I agree with that, but I just feel like when God puts people in certain positions, and it's not everybody.
Wait a minute. God gave you the same abilities He gave me, man. I just use mine.
What?
Okay.
Okay, I'm not speaking of you.
No, I ain't just speaking about me, but I'm talking about me. So I put me out there. Brother, y'all sang the song in the church. It is no secret what God can do, what He done for others, He'll do the same for you. Man, I was born just like you. My mama was 16 years old. I didn't know my daddy. Okay? Wasn't raised by no father, but I had a desire, brother, to be successful. Okay? And so a man thinketh, so is he. You got to think success. Don't nobody owe Thaddeus nothing. I'm going to take my success, man. I work daily to be successful. I'm working on my own TV stuff and other stuff. I'm 61 years old. Hell, time that has been ain't going to be as long. So I got to do what I got to do, brother. And damn, I come on this TV, I try to educate you, put something in your head, in your mind, in your heart that will change you, brother. But damn it, if you don't get it, hell, you the one gonna be standing at the end of the expressway with the damn sign that says, we'll work for food. Hell, I'm going on to the house to eat. I gotta go, brother. Thank you so much. Phew, bless me. Whew. I need another blessing. No. Huh? Do y'all think I'm gonna sit here and you don't want nothing out of life, and you think I'm finna sit back and not get what God got for me, cause you don't want nothing? Let me see who this is. Are you gone? No, I ain't gonna miss nine. I can't even get black folk to do business with me. So I ain't gonna stop eating. I just gotta go and find some folk that's gonna do some business. I can't sit there and worry about not having, because the longer I worry about not having, I ain't gonna have. I got to put a plan in motion to do some having.
Press 1 to send a voicemail.
You're there.
We're going to hit the motherfucking church.
Hello? What is that? Let me see who it is.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Daddy?
Who is this?
Someone just talking.
Uh-huh. I can't get you to, wait, I can't get you to do business with me.
But I have done business with you.
3, 4, 5 years ago, I was at your wife's little braid shop, and you tried to Jew me down. Remember? You won't spend no money though, brother.
But I have spent money.
No, you ain't spending no money with me, brother. Look, I don't care what. Hey, brother. No, bro. But see, you listen to me every night.
You're right.
You got your wife's Bentley parked in front of your store. I can't.
No, it's for sale.
Okay.
It's not sold.
No, it's the Bentley for sale.
It's sold.
Cause you got a car lot. But your woman got what you call them things you put in your hair? Okay, but brother, I came in your place and wasted about 20 minutes of my time, gave you a deal that you can't get nowhere else, and I can't get no business from me. But you got the dirty call on my show. But you're a black businessman. No, I ain't gonna let you say a damn thing, brother. This is my show. I don't come down to your damn car lot trying to tell you. And brother, let me tell you something. I really ain't. Okay, I really ain't interested in what you're saying, brother, because see, you're what I'm talking about.
I'm calling into the show just like everybody else.
No, you can't. But I decide who I want to talk about, brother. You won't do business, and you wasted my time standing up in your woman's business. Okay. Well, good. You ain't. All right. Let me do you like I do everybody else. I don't want to talk to you.
So you don't want to talk to me, man?
No, sir.
Well, you just talk to the other guy.
This is my show. This is my show. So I talk to whoever I want to talk to. And you just happen to be the one that I don't want to talk to, brother.
Hold on, don't hang up on me.
Yes, I can hang up on you. Because you ain't talking about nothing, brother. See, you Negro be wanting something for nothing. You did business with me 4, 5 years ago. You a black businessman with a car lot, and your woman got, what's the thing they put in the hair? Weave shop. You see me at the service station. Call me in, I give you a deal. That you can't, white folk ain't gonna give you. And then you gonna give me a poor man like you thought I was hungry, brother. Like you thought I was desperate that I'm gonna just take whole money. You gonna treat me like I'm a hoe. You gonna offer me this is what I'll give you. No, you just can't give me what you want to give me. Okay? So what we gonna talk about? You watch my show, you know the influence of this show in this town, but you won't give me no money. Now you finna get ready to say all them regular ass cars, them used cars for income tax season. And a smart man would be trying to make a deal with me. But y'all ain't smart. No. No. I'm gonna waste my time talking to you, bro. I like you. You're a nice guy. But why I'm gonna sit here and waste my time talking to you? You got two black businesses in the hood. And that other number they called it from is 757-470-2882. They from Virginia. 757-470-2882. Y'all call that number. Y'all hear some of them used cars. Them no cars. But you don't want to do no business with me. Why I want to sit here and talk to you, brother? I ain't gonna talk to you. But you sit every night at the house and watch me. Not no more. I don't do it no more. And that's what I'm telling that other brother. You can't take everybody with you. Because see, the folk that don't want you to eat, brother, they look just like you. Yeah, they look like you, brother. They look just like you. So, man, you don't need to keep calling me, brother. We ain't got nothing to talk about. If you call me tomorrow and tell me that I can pick up a check, you want some advertising, but you don't need to call me on my show, brother. We ain't got nothing to talk about. And do know that in the state of Tennessee, I want all y'all, because y'all going to get y'all income tax money. There's a new law on the book that you can't even buy these no cars anymore unless you got insurance. If a dealer sells you a car without insurance on that car, he's liable. Okay? You got to have this 757-470-2882. Bitch, we ain't gonna talk to you. That's these threatening folks. In fact, here's what we just do. Let's just do them like this. And block them out the whole system. What time? Is it almost time for me to go?
2 minutes.
Just when I'm having fun. Let me tell you something about the Fatty Bear kids. I mean, I ain't gonna give you no free advertising. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna get no free advertising. 2 minutes, I ain't gonna do that. You're a black business person. Why the hell would you even call me on my show and you don't do business with me? What makes you think I even got the respect to even talk to you and you don't treat me right? You're a black business. You got cars on 2 corners. But you don't do no. I did business with you 5 5 years ago? Come on, brother. Come on. Man, I don't give a damn about y'all business. I think about y'all, what y'all think about me. I used to be a caring individual. Now, I don't care. I don't care at all about your businesses. Okay? I care about mine. And if you, as a black person, you don't want to help me with my business, then why should I even attempt to help you with yours? Okay? Try to call your wife's or your girlfriends or whatever she is, name her business. But I'm gonna be telling y'all this year about the You Told to No car business. It is illegal now to go to a lot, buy a car, and you don't have insurance. Okay? It's against the law. It's against the law for them to sell you a car that does not have insurance. And me being one that was in the repo business for about 10, 11 years, made a lot of money with repoing cars, I'm gonna give y'all the repo laws. Y'all quit letting folks repossess your car. And for sales tax, it is illegal for them to see. Here's what they'll do. And I gotta go. But I'm gonna give y'all all the rules this year. Cause these You Told to No car lots been making a damn fool out of you. You can't repossess a car for sales tax. The judge is gonna tell you, Mr. Car Lot Dealer, you're supposed to get your sales tax when you sold a car. That is not a no. So I'm gonna give y'all the education on that. Fatty Bear's kids, have I got time? Am I? 1 minute. Fatty Bear's kids, I've been asking you for your support. I want to do 50 children. This year got a little slow. And I'm not gonna do no more than what y'all helped me with. If it ain't with 10 children or 20 children, then that's what it is. I'm committed personally out of my pocket to 10 kids. That's $1,500. I ain't going no further out of my pocket than that. If you want me to help you with your children and help children in this community, then help me do it. You can go to nakedtruth.com, nakedtruth.com, where it says give. There's PayPal, and there is, what's the other thing? Cash App. Then let's do it. Okay? I'm tired of helping folk, and I don't get no appreciation for none of the help I be trying to do for y'all. And I ain't got no damn children. I got no Santa Claus and the elves and nobody else. The Munchkins, the Wizard of Oz, and I ain't got none of them people I gotta buy nothing for. I'm trying to help people in this community. I try to drop knowledge on you so that you can be a better individual. And damn it, some nights I said, what the damn hell? I'm out of here. We'll do it again tomorrow evening, same time, same place, here on the SBP TV network. Until then, top of the evening to you.